Hello everybody, it's me Kay. Welcome back to Siralim 2 PC. Last we left off, I'm a little lost because it's been a while. I've been busy with all the Halloween stuff from before. Let me see here, what was our quest? Seek out Andric at Realm Depth 7. Okay, so that's... Gotta put the Lake King Andric back down. He's a tough boss. So, I want to see what rituals we were doing. Ah, we finished the Enchanter. Good, good. Okay, so let's go cash in our Enchanter. Now enchant our artifacts, or disenchant them, or transmute materials into different materials. It's good stuff. We go visit her. She's conveniently right here by the slightly creepy blacksmith. Greetings, King Chay. I can enchant your artifacts with powerful magic, or remove said magic altogether. Okay. Well, like they said, let's see here. Enchanting takes, I believe, essence. Yeah, essence and whatever component you have. Well, Jinx is one of our defensive people, but also fairly powerful on offense. Surge needs more intelligence. So, for 1,500 essence and 5 green amber, I can upgrade this necklace. With an enchantment. You see up in the corner, I can't point it out to you because I have no cursor, but it says necklace level 3, 0 out of 3 slots used. So every time your equipment levels up, which it does alongside your characters every so many monster kills, basically, you get a new slot. And each slot lets you add a new enchantment. This is where you get into deeply customizing the heck out of everything. So right now I have the necessary stuff to afflict burn when hit. So if I get hit, then the enemy has a chance to get afflicted with burn, which deals 30% of the inflictor's intelligence each turn, which makes it a pretty potent thing to put on your casters. So that's not a bad idea. There's just raw attack, raw defense, intelligence, maximum health, and maximum mana. Now, we know Surge is going to be a heavy spellcaster, so maximum mana is a good thing to add. We got +7 maximum mana on that. Let's also add intelligence, because that governs his damage directly. Alright. Now, we've got some changes made to our necklace that we wear on Surge. So let's try to go to Eon here and reforge the values on that necklace. Now, you see there, we have intelligence of 25 on it, range of 19 to 31. So we can have intelligence between 19 and 31 on there. So let's try and reforge it for 500 grand. Boom, 21. We lost intelligence. Boom, 23. 27. 28. That's a good enough point for now. Maximum mana 5 to 15. That's worth a hit. 13. Okay, there we go. And you can do this as much as you can afford to. There's no limit on how many times you can. It costs the same every time. Alright, let's now upgrade the... Cole could definitely use more attack, so could Chaz always. So let's go ahead and give Cole attack. That's a little more damage, and our stronghold needs more health. That should be good. Let's go see what we can do with re-rolling some of those if they're low. That's pretty good, actually. That's the minimum, so let's get better than that if we can. 8 to 8, good. 11, not bad. I got enough for 2 re-rolls here. Yes, good enough. 29 attack. Alright, that's all we want from that for now. We'll upgrade those more later. Let's see if we can't get somebody new in our party or any such things. Oh, wait, I gotta see if there's any rituals I can do. Those cost power. The chef. Yes, the chef's actually fairly useful, so let's go ahead and start working on unlocking our chef in the castle. Oh, I need to reacquaint myself real quick with all the creatures that I have so that I don't try to duplicate anything. And do I have enough stuff to summon anything? I believe I do, yes. Okay, good. Let's go ahead and see here. We've got Raven Acolyte, the Pit Worm, Flailing Manticore, Impexor, Sand Giant, Ebony Ent, and Spitting Rings. Okay, none of those are things that I urgently want to take with me. Not particularly. Let's see if there's anything I can summon. I'm getting reacquainted here in the first 5 minutes, and then I'll be heading out. Crit bats are awesome. Yes. Summon a new crypt bat. And Carnages are pretty good. Diabolic Observer's useless to me. Deranged Gorgon's not a bad character. Servant Hunters are pretty awesome. Forest Priest would be a good one to start up with our healer, basically. I don't think the combo with increasing creatures' speed is that helpful right now. Glutinous Slime is not bad. I think we're gonna summon up that Servant Hunter, though. And we're gonna add that to our party. I think we're gonna phase out... Well, I don't know if I want to phase anybody out yet. Let's take these guys in and see what we can do with them. Alright, let's teleport into not Realm 7, that's for damn sure. Let's go to Realm 6, because Andric's waiting on Realm 7. Oh! This is another area. We gotta find Vulcanar here, and this place has awesome music, so I'm not gonna talk much. Alright, we got a pretty simple setup of things here. That Gimp Mummy's not too bad. Let's kill that Raven Acolyte. Sphinx Justicar is an interesting creature. If I were a Chaos Mage, I would have the ability to let creatures use spells from 2 classes, and I believe Life gets Nature, which makes Sphinx Justicar a really awesome creature because you can give him good nature damage spells like Chain Lightning and whatnot. But he's not that big a deal to me right now. Gimp Mummy can go away. Curse sucks. Well, we're all poisoned anyway. I was trying to avoid that, but that's fine. Jinx just finished off. Yeah, can't poison us twice. It doesn't do anything different. Stronghold deals 1 whole damage. That's not what he's for. Surge is totally gonna smoke this thing. Let's see if I can counterspell it and not kill it. Haha, nope. Okay, that thing got wrecked. Fine by me. And a little bit of progress towards the chef. Alright. Found a shard fragment. That's one of the great things about this realm. I'll explain shards when we get one. I need more fragments first. She was constructed in worship of the false god of the great pandemonium. It would please Vulcanar to wipe the statue from the realm. It's a spell to turn the statue to dust. The false god appears and attacks. So we get a little boss fight here, and we can't gather these guys because it's a boss fight, so let's work on getting rid of them quickly. Got... Jinx should plaster one of them. Maybe. No, actually that guy's pretty sturdy, turns out. Let's go ahead and put Burn on the Troll Arsonist. Trolls are pretty good. I would like one, but not right now. I can't even get this one, so heck with it. Let's try and get rid of that thing. There we go. That constant healing is so delightful. If I can get some good sorcery spells, that Regal Golem's probably going to get a name and become a mainstay creature off and on, because it's nice to have a healer who can just pulp people, and sorcery-based healers are not common. Heaping supply of eggs. Good for it. Some resources. I got some crystal from that. There's a bone. There's some brimstone. Intelligence crafting material. A lot of stuff that we don't care about. Goodbye, Unicorn. Bye, Imp Hexer. And the Autumn Aspect needs to go next. Although I'm pretty sure Counterspell will just smoke this giant, so let's get rid of him. Yep, I was right. Oh, Surge, so good at just sniping stuff out of here. Which is funny, because Chaz is actually the skeleton sniper. Well, there's the teleport out of here, and there's a Twisted Devil. Twisted Devils are fairly good. I'm gonna be the first person to tell you, this guy, pretty dang good. He's just a solid beat-up monster. There's nothing special or fancy about him in any way, shape, or form. He's just good. Let's see here. Mortally wounded and dying. Yes, please. Let's go ahead and extract from you. We got a Lich Priest core. Extract from him. Yes, and we got a Twisted Devil core. I might use a Twisted Devil as one of my big guys. He wouldn't be a bad replacement for Cole or Jinx. He doesn't have a fancy ability like they do, but boy, he can kill stuff. Can't remember exactly what his mechanic is. It's a boosted stat of some kind. Crystal Granite and more attack-related items for crafting. Not bad, not bad. Place is a little twisty. Oh, goody. Rapturous Ghoul can go. Hopefully we can kill this Minotaur Warrior in one shot. Yep. Don't wanna kill him in less than one shot or he'll get strong. Start wailing on that Diabolic Observer. Ow. That golem actually has a little bit of punch to it, man. Dealing 10 to my stronghold, he's no joke. Oh boy. Bloodhound, okay. Not the Bloodhound that you might think. Let's clear some of this junk out of the way. Arachnolis gets busted up. Go ahead and... Oh, I guess we won't be going ahead and finishing that off. Bloodhound, there we go, extracted him. If you're curious about them, I don't think I've shown them. After one of your hounds attack, all your hounds recover health equal to 5% of the damage dealt for each hound fighting on your side. If you have a lot of hound creatures, basically if you have a party of 6 different hounds, they all buff each other in crazy ways and become really ridiculously good. As you might imagine with dogs, they form a pack and become very helpful. Go. Good stuff. And that chef is coming along nice. We might have that this episode. Brimstone. Let's see what was up here. Okay, there's nothing there. Oh, Pandemonium token. I don't think we've played much with those yet. Another ancient banging inscription. What do we get? Any int and any priest makes a hemlock int. Fascinating. We have the stuff to make that. That might be cool. Okay, get out of here, anger management. You gotta go too. Bash this priest down. Search real quick, pop him while we're in the neighborhood. Oh boy, he's not dead yet. He's just sped himself up. Well, he's gonna speed himself into his grave. Good for him. Where the heck is Volcanar? I need to talk to Volcanar before I do much. Shard Fragment. Shard Fragment. I believe there's 2 more hidden in this area. Hidden. Pop those open, get resources. Nope, nothing there. Alright, we gotta take a long jog back here later. Oh, Shard Fragment. 1 more. Oh, hey, Volcanar.
Welcome to my domain. I am Volcanar, the elemental king of the great Pandemonium.
Please make yourself at home. If you're feeling weary, might I suggest a hot lava bath? Okay, so this guy's a little intense, but how can I better serve you? You can give me all your resources, or specifically your brimstone. So delicious. Fine, it was merely a jest. I'll tell you what, there are some altars that are smaller and far less significant than mine, that was scattered around Great Pandemonium. They're impudent, pathetic, false god wannabes. Kill them, and I'll be happy. Alright. Speaking of which, there's one. False god appears out of it and attacks. We're gonna bash this guy, no problem. Get out of here, Crypt Bat. You two. You shell busting Chaz. Chaz has no defense anyway. Joke's on you. Oh, God. That's getting annoying. This guy's living too long. Oh, my God. Die already. There. And you too, buddy. Alright, Chaz gained a level. Good. Regal Golem's close to hitting level 10, then we'll probably be good to take on Andric. You've done well to keep this realm free of false deities. 100 favor. That's pretty big. Shard Fragment. I got a Glistening Shard. Basically, these are consumables. You can use it to instantly gain energy in your current uncompleted rituals. They are really handy. They save a lot of time and trouble when you just want to finish something up. I'm going to save those for when I need rituals to enchant weapons with really powerful things later. Lots of resources. Pandemonium tokens. Place is always pretty lucrative. It's just a little more dangerous than some of the other areas, I feel like. Great Pandemonium's kind of rough. I'm a little too high level for this version of it, so I'm okay. Any shade plus an occultist spellbinder makes a whispering shade. I don't have the stuff to make that. But it's good to have that handy. We'll have that added to our index of them now. Check here. Oh yeah, we should check these. I would be pleased to receive an offering of such value. You gain 50 favor. Achievement unlocked for ruining a family. Yeah, I suppose so. More favor for Vulcanar. Some resources. Man, this place is resource rich. It's nice because each area offers a few unique things about it that just aren't so in other areas in each realm. And once you have the ability to warp to them at will and choose which one you go to, you can really go in and strategically get what you want out of the place. Like, if you want resources, this is a great place to get them. Oh, start to collect the eggs, you suddenly realize you're surrounded by a pack of angry creatures. They attack. They're angry, but ultimately not tremendously threatening creatures. Oh, that one's kind of tough. Ooh. Uh-oh. Okay, they're a little tough. They just dropped Surge outright. That's unfortunate. His damage is going to be missed for this fight. Oh, boy. Oh, Cole, I didn't need you to attack him yet. Let's focus fire on the Minotaur, then. Get him burned and blinded. And blind is very important with the Minotaur, because he's going to be hitting really hard now. And no big deal there. Cole's counterattacks are devastating, so I'm not too scared of that. Come on, Chaz. If ever I needed you to hit somebody. Yes! Oh my god! 461 damage crit. That's nuts. Oh, what do we got? He's dying. Let's take him. But Manticore doesn't do much. Good. We need to get Jinx a little more attack power, I think. Oh man, this thing's so dodgy. There. Finally, Chaz is super accurate with that sniper rifle. And I'm very grateful for that fact. Good, we hit level 10 like I wanted, just exactly on the nose. Now we can take the eggs. And we get 100 favor if it's a fight. Essence, and finally, we get a fight. You gotta go, because you'll res people. Can't have resers in the fight, or this never ends. Ugh. Oh, that Berserker Fiend's got an artifact on him that's poisoning. Yuck. Get rid of him. And the Regal Golem can even throw a few punches, that's fine. He does a little damage. Certainly does more damage than the damn Stronghold does. I might replace the Stronghold, actually, since Jinx is such a formidable defense creature. There we go. Okay, let's get out of here. We don't have enough to cash in yet, but that's all this floor had. I think I would have actually had it if I had trashed that first idol before meeting Volcanar, which is weird because usually you can't do that before meeting a god. Usually it just tells you something about not being able to use that yet. Yeah, let's go to Realm Depth 7. Alright, guys. It's time to face Andric. I'm not looking forward to this. Andric clearly notices your approach, but pays you little attention. He's at the tail end of casting some sort of spell. Before you can interrupt his work, two small cracks appear on either side of Andric. Within a few moments, the cracks grow larger before sprouting a pair of ragged, dirty, decaying heads. Two arms fight their way through the soil on either side of these heads, pulling their bodies out of what should have been their final resting place. As you watch in horror as Andric continues to summon more of these monstrosities, your creatures decide to take matters into their own hands and attack. So, King Andric's reanimated Lich corpse and his flanking Maniacal and Hysteria ghouls are the boss. But it's worse than that. It's a lot worse than that. Also, he has Arcane, so he's going to have pretty much infinite magic. He's going to be regenerating magic every turn. So let's look at what these guys do. King Andric. At the start of this creature's turn, it summons an undead servant. In addition, this creature does not take damage while its undead servants are alive. So he has to be the last guy on the board to be beat. Your creature's attack deal additional damage equal to 20% of their speed, and creatures dodge and deal critical damage if they had 100% more speed. So that's very unfortunate, because those traits stack together, just not with their own selves. So if you had two of the same guy, they wouldn't stack. But they work together just fine. Ghouls are all about speed. Ghouls are about getting shot in the head, too. Well, that didn't do nearly as much damage as I'd like, but he died. Good. Now there's a Lich Priest on the board, too. We know about Lich Priests. They're not that big a deal. Jinx missed him because of this damn dodge going on. That's right. Okay, we'll save Fiery Gleam for when we really need it. Surge, please. Please take this Hysteria Ghoul out. Thank you. Alright. And that's down. Okay, we have a chance to hurt Andric, maybe even kill him. It's important that you do that before he ends up having summoned enough things that there'd be something on every board slot, because then he'll start casting Mass Resurrection every turn and just bringing them all back, which makes him continue to be immune, which is very hard if you don't have AoEs to deal with. No spells on Chaz. Okay, shoot him. Chaz might be able to kill him, because Chaz does a lot of damage and Andric is a just paper towel. Yes! Oh, I'm so glad that ended before that got bad. He is textbook case of nip it in the bud. Oh, that's why I wanted to be like level 10 and 11 for this, because you come in at level 7, he's going to hand you your head. Ooh, good EXP, good resources, power balance, and progress on the sheath. It's like a large resonating object from the now twice dead King Andric's crown, the Black Nether Orb. So now we have that in the red orb that we got from the Ceaseless Gladiator. Let's get his treasure. Granite, crystal, a helmet with a trait I've never seen. Cloth scraps, which lets you make new skins for your protagonist. Speed, material, shard outright already done, and gain protect on hit. Ooh, that would be great for Jinx. Curio of bleeding, afflict bleed on hit. That's pretty nice. Brimstone, granite, more cloth, crystals, and essence. Good stuff. All in all, not a bad haul. Let me go ahead and see what that helmet does. Your creature's buffs persist through death. Huh. That's interesting, but not very important in anything that I can come up with yet. Let's talk to Hebron. You're Hebron, right? No, you're down. You're Hebron. So it's just as I expected. Hendrik practiced necromancy to ensure his life after death. It's good that you cut him down when you did, King Chay. If left unchecked, he might have raised an army of undead that even our mighty kingdom could never hope to defeat. You say you found yet another nether orb? This seems a bit too coincidental for my liking. The chance of a person finding even one nether orb in their lifetime is slim to none. But 2? Keep those nether orbs safe, King Chay. They may very well be your only chance to defeat misery. In fact, it might be beneficial for us to actively hunt down additional nether orbs to supplement your power. Allow me to ponder on it for a while. In the meantime, you should speak with Damios. Hi, Damios. It's good to see you again, King Chay. While you were gone, we managed to finish construction on a new facility that I think you'll find quite useful, the hatchery. The hatchery allows you to breed your creatures so they can lay eggs. The offspring is always more powerful than its parents, so the hatchery is a great way to empower your army of creatures. Oh, but there are a few caveats. First, you will not know the results of the offspring unless you've already discovered that particular breeding combination. Second, after you breed your creatures, the parents will leave our kingdom forever. I have no idea why this is, guys, but okay. Be sure to only breed creatures that you're willing to give up. Breeding is a fairly complex process, so I suggest you study more about it in the library. Or better yet, why don't you experiment for yourself? The hatchery is located at the southern end of Siralim. You can find it by crossing through the stables. I can go to the hatchery. Achievement unlocked. Create the ultimate creature. Speaking of creatures, we've got a little bit of summoning to do. I would like to get my hands on that forest priest. There we go. And I don't have enough to summon much else, so we'll head down and look at breeding probably in the next episode. We'll go speak with Notharian in the hatchery then. But for now, we need to do a couple more things before we end out. I want to smash up these artifacts that I don't want. That staff is not very helpful to me. It's attack and intelligence, which is not what I want. I want pure intelligence on Surge, and I can't think of anybody that needs this, so I can make them later anyway. Power gained in battle, speed, intelligence, and attack items. Not bad. Also, let's go ahead and salvage that helmet. Critical chance increase. Start battle with taunt. That can be useful. White Amber's maximum health and defense. Cool. Let's see here. What can we make? Flick, burn, hit. Speed is the thing we have now. Okay. Nothing I particularly want to make right now. It's good to have some supply of your stuff on hand, because sooner or later you're going to want more of your items. You're going to want to be able to enchant a bunch of stuff at once, so it's good to keep stuff and not just, spend it as you get it. Citizen recruitment. I don't have enough for that. That gives me quest givers in town. But in any case, let's go in here. Take a little look around here. I think we're going to unequip your artifact and your spell gems, because I think I'm going to switch you out, buddy. Let's leave the stronghold here for now. Let's take the Crypt Bat, because the Crypt Bat is pretty awesome. And we'll give the Crypt Bat a spell as well, and I'll show you what the Crypt Bat does. Let's see here. Actually, let's give it the shield for now. I'm going to give it a better thing a little later, but I would like it to have a little more health early on, because it is a fragile little dude. Or dudette. And Fiery Gleam. And Scourge Death is not a bad choice. Casts twice. Mana cost reduced by 24%. That's not bad. On Cast Twice, it casts the second time for free. So that bat is ooky spookily appropriate enough for kicking the butt of death creatures. And while we're at it, let's go ahead and give them a name. Who would want to be a bat? Name one of my creatures. Let's give that to our patron Sarah, who is probably fond of bats. I know they like a lot of slightly exotic, unconventional animals. So, they're our bat. And that's all we've got time for this episode. We're going to check out creature breeding next time, and I will see you all then. Goodbye for now, everybody.